I'm here with Adam Dunn of the White Sox, and Adam is from the Houston area. He actually went to New Caney High School out in Kingwood. And Adam, how special is it for you to just come back here and play in front of your family and friends here in your hometown?
Oh, it's great. Main thing is to see everybody you don't get to see, for a long time, and there's something about sleeping in your own bed that kind of rejuvenates you.
And then speaking of that, today is Father's Day, so a special day. You're actually here. Have you ever played here on Father's Day back here in Houston?
I have not. This obviously is a special day. Even more special that I know that my dad will be in the stands, and even probably more special than that we get to kind of hang out after the game because we don't take off till tomorrow.
Exactly. You probably haven't seen him much on Father's Day over the years since you've been playing baseball all these years. Since you're from the area, you probably grew up an Astros fan, went to games at the Astrodome. What are some of your favorite memories?
Oh man, I got a few actually. Some good, some not so good, but I just remember mom and dad and grandparents taking me to quite a few Astro games in the dome, and Alan Ashby was my favorite player, and he loves it. He loves it, but it was something that I could probably tell you the starting lineups from about 86 to 90 something, and just a diehard Astro fan.
And who are some of your other favorite Astros players that you grew up watching and admiring?
Obviously Glenn Davis. Cause he hit homers, and Billy Doran. We loved him. Gerald Young, because he was fast, and I like when he got on, he was taking off. So I wasn't really the pitching like the pitching type, but Charlie Kerfield and guys like that were right up there for me.
Wow, you're bringing out the old names, and I'm sure, I assume you like the old uniforms.
I do, yeah. I like those a lot.
What did you think about the Astrodome compared to the Minute Maid Park here?
Well, this to me is probably the best, stadium, in the big leagues, and I'm not just saying that just because I'm from here and live here, but I think if you ask, a lot of guys in that clubhouse will say the same thing from the clubhouse staff to the clubhouse itself to the field. It's it's if it's not the best, it's one of them.
Now we want to go just here to Houston. For people here, what are some of your favorite spots? I know we've talked about this before, but let's go to food because everyone loves to eat. Like, what's your favorite Mexican place here? Because obviously that's one of the major cuisines here.
Yeah. In the Houston area, I don't really come downtown too often. But I got a little spot in my hometown that's one of, if not the best, around, and it's called La Casita, and it's pretty good.
And what about barbecue? Obviously, it's another huge cuisine here.
Yeah, barbecue. That's a tough one. It's hard for me not to go with Rudy's just because of Austin. That was kind of a go-to, but. Demir's is good. Again, that's another tough one for me.
And how do you like Chicago versus Houston? Try to, I guess, compare the two cities.
They're actually not very similar, to be honest with you. I feel like Chicago is such a small, big city. Obviously Houston's spread out and things like that, but it's just they're two totally different cities. But again, they're both great, and I live here for a reason.
Right. And speaking of that, you live out in the Woodlands, which is really a growing area. What is it about that area that you really like?
Just like what you said, it's a growing area that, it's a clean area, it's a neat area. Everything I need that I like to do, or family needs, everything is right in that area, so I don't have to travel too far.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the series here.
Thank you.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.